Welcome back, Year 8. We are on lesson 2 of our interior and exterior angles with Mr. Walker. Hope you are all feeling mighty fine today. Knowledge retrieval, give yourself an 8-minute timer, set it and it's vital. Press play now, and when you're ready, move on to the answers. Okay then, green pens, fire away, 3 or more, a good score. Okay, aiming for highs, 5s and 6s. We should always be improving on our knowledge retrieval of the skills that we have been covering in the contents and topics before. Your new content, embedding them skills into your brain. Play when you're ready to move on. Pause to finish off making corrections. Ticking. Okay, so today we are looking to work with interior angles of our regular polygons. So very similar to what we was doing with our exterior, using calculations to find the angle sizes. Here's your LO at the top. Give a pause now and just give yourself 30 seconds to just get that down nice and neat, please. Alright, let's move into our first I do and we do, and make sure you get those down and underline them. Make sure it's nice and neat for when you send the work to your teachers. So, how do we do this then with our interior angles? Well, if we look at success criteria, number 1 says 360, so it looks like all of the angles again of the polygons. Divide the number of sides, and that equals 1 exterior angle. So we find the exterior first. So let's do that first then. So it's asking us to do that with an hexagon in this I do. So 360 degrees divided by 6, that's the number of sides. 6 into 36 is 6 times plus the 6, 60 degrees. So we found our exterior angle. I'm just going to label that EA. Now, the second part of the success criteria says we need to use 180 degrees, subtract 1 exterior angle, which is 60, to find our interior angle. Okay, so let's do that then. So if we do 180, would you believe it, this pen, 180 subtract 60 degrees. Nice easy sum that, isn't it? 120. And that is going to be our interior. So I'm just going to label that IA, interior angle. So that's the 2 steps that we follow to start to work out an interior angle of a regular polygon. Okay, so we have to find the exterior first, and then we find the interior by subtracting that from 180. You can remember why 180 came in with our angle facts. Okay, we recapped that in the last lesson, and in the last topic you worked on that. Okay, so we know that a straight line is the sum of 180. Okay, it's an angle fact that we need to know that always helps you work out angles. Pause the video, have a go at the we do, please. So then year 8, there's your answer to the we do. You get 120 degrees for the exterior angle, and then you take away that from the 180, following our success criteria steps, and we get 60 degrees as an interior angle. and it was for a triangle, so that's why I divided by 3. All skills we should know from last lesson. Then we have 2 more. So we have a 9-sided polygon. So 360 divided by 9, give me 40 degrees. Okay, and then 180 subtract 40 equals 120 degrees, and that would be our interior angle for this nonagon. All right, you can remember the 18-sided polygon name. Well, was it octadecagon? Yes, indeed. Well done, massive pat on the back if you got that. Pause the video and have a go at this then. Press play when you're ready for the answer. So here is your answer of 160 degrees for the interior angle. So when we divide 360 by 8, we get 20, take it away from 180, and you get your answer. I'm sure we're grasping this now. And yeah, it's just basically saying that, depending on the polygon, the number of sides, how different the sizes are in angles compared between interior and exterior. So just maybe get that visual in your head. Now here comes that visual into play, doesn't it? As you can see. So work out the size of the angle labelled. So that green angle with the little x in that I do. Follow our steps to get there. So how many sides do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Well, no, 360 divided by 10 is going to give me 36. Then I have to do step 2. 180 subtract 36 degrees, which is our exterior angle. So show that on here. So that's there, that 36, covering the outside up the line, the 180 line. So that's, and now you can see why we subtract 36 from the 180 line. So we just put 180 degrees there like that. Now you can really see that visual. So we know there's 36 degrees, and now we're trying to find x in the green to make up the rest of that angle for the 180. So we take 30 away from 180, we end up at 150. Take 6 away, and we end up at 144. And that would be the interior angle. Okay. Pause the video, have a go at the we do, please. Okay, so for the we do, you have 135 degrees as your answer. So you worked out the difference, like we just explained in the redo, which you've been doing in the other examples. So well done if you got this right. Make any corrections that you need. Pause now and then press play when you're ready to move on. Practice exercise questions, 6-minute timer. Work through using the success criteria steps. Smash these out, guys. Let's aim for 8 out of 8. Use your column method for your subtraction where you need it. Obviously your bus stop for dividing where you need it. Pause now and then press play when you're ready for the answers, please. Here are your answers. Use your green pens if you've got them with you. Hope that we all have one at hand. High standards, guys. Just challenging yourself to have a green pen, even at home. It's important. Alright, so pause just to finish off ticking. Press play when you're ready to move on to the next part. Here's another set of 4 questions for you to attempt. 1 minute each. Set your timer. Stick to that timer. Don't forget, when you're writing your answers down, keep them nice and clear in a circle for when you send your work through to the teachers. Pause now, and then play when you're ready for the answers. Year 8. Here they are. Get marking up. I'm sure we did very well on these. Following our steps, knowing that we have a difference on our line of 180 degrees to help us work out our interior angle here, exterior angle in the past. So that's how we do it, and it's quite straightforward, especially when you see the visual images. You can probably cleared it up for a lot of people that were a bit unsure to begin with. You're using basic division and subtraction skills. Challenge, check in on that learning then. Please, you take a minute to answer. Find the value of x in this regular pentagon. Polygon. Pause the video, have a go, please. Okay, so the answer then was 108, and that was letter C. So just give yourself a minute just to mark, make correction. Just look through here. I've drawn it as best I can with the pen to show our line of 180, and then our exterior angle of 72, and our interior angle of 108 to make up that 180. When you're ready to move on, pause the video. So more I's and we do's. Like the exterior angles in the last lesson, we've been given the angle size, and we need to find the number of sides and name the polygon shape. So let's follow the success criteria steps. 180 degrees, subtract the given interior angle, 180, subtract 60. So that's the interior angle given in the I do question there. And that's 120. And that 120 is our exterior angle, our one exterior angle. Now we take that exterior angle and we go 360. Remember all our angles divided by that one exterior angle. So we're on step number 2 here now in the success criteria. And that's going to equal the number of sides, of which is 3. And we all know that that's a triangle. And that's our polygon. Pause the video, have a go at the we do, please. So then year 8, following the steps, we used our 120 given interior angle inside of the shape, and we found the exterior of 60 degrees, divided that by all of them, and we get 6 sides, which is well done if you got that right. Okay, now in the I do, I have an interior angle of 144. So 180, subtract interior angle equals my exterior angle of, if I take 100 away, that leaves me with 80, take 40, that leaves me with 40, take 4, 36 degrees. Okay, now I, again, divide this 360 by our exterior angle, and we end up with 10 sides. And that is our decagon. Okay, pause the video, have a go at the redo. For your redo, you should have got 12 sides with a name of the dodecagon. Well done if you got that right. Lovely images. Okay, so we're presented with it in an image now. 135 is the size of the interior angle. 180. Remember, our 180 is there on that line. Okay, and we're finding that difference to then help us find the side numbers, because we can't see all of them, can we? But you could probably maybe even make it out from this picture. Anyway, that wouldn't be good, would it? Because we're not doing it properly. So 180, subtract 135. Take 100, take 5, so 45. Remember now that exterior angle is 45. And then we do 360, all our angles divided, all our exterior angles divided by 45. And that's going to give us, I think it's 8, is it? Yep. And then that must be an octagon. So let's put oct for short. Have a go at the redo. Pause the video, please. So you will have worked out that the number of sides was 20, and it is called an icosagon. So if you didn't know, now you do. So make note of that. Move on when we're ready. More practice exercise questions now. All the steps that you've been practicing, 6 minutes. Don't forget to keep it nice and neat, ready to send to your teachers. So pause now. Press play when you're ready for the answers. So here we are, sides and names. Well done if you smashed that. Make any corrections we need with our green pens. Write your score neatly underneath the questions, how many you got out of 8. And press play when you're ready to move on. Okay, right, so just looking over this question here, I think Mr. Walker selected the wrong one. So don't worry about completing this part here. We did check learning before, so that's okay. And we'll get opportunity to do that in your Google form. So just ask yourself what's gone well with the exercises you've been doing today and the arithmetic you've been using. So do you fully understand how to find your interior angles? And if you're having a few bumps along the road, what could you be doing better? Even better if, to improve and boost skills for the future. Pause here, just have a think, jot some answers down. It's always good to self-reflect. If you're in the provision, you can do this with your neighbour, your peer, someone that you're working with in this lesson now. Ask there. And press play when you're ready to move on, guys. Okay, and same again. So see if you've achieved your learning objective and you're showing good understanding. You can use the self-assessment questions. Time based around the interior angle. Again, do this with a pair if you've got one. It might even be that when you're at home, you might even call one of your friends up and check in with them. Check that they know. Why not? And the extension is our Google form. Once you've done this self-reflection part, unpause and move on. Hegarty clips will be recorded, ready to do in your second hour as always. So get them done, please. Teachers always use this data towards your scores on the system in school. And lastly, we have got to the top of another little peak. Well done in attending and completing today's lesson. Teachers will award academic points for work sent in properly with photographic evidence. If you've not been doing that consistently, I advise, please guys, let's do it. You will be rewarded, and that's also the expectation right now. So see you next lesson. Take care, year 8, and enjoy the rest of your day.